This is the ABR Roadshow. I'm Danyel DeTomo, and today we are in Cookeville, Tennessee. We are at a restaurant called Char. They have been here since 2009, and when it comes to their food, I heard they have some great steaks on the menu. I definitely have to try one today. Let's go and check it out. Getting things started here in the kitchen. Got the owner joining me right now, Chad. All right, Chad, first thing, what are we making?
This is our Rattlesnake Pasta, and it's one of the favorites always around here. So.
All right, first question, why is it called the Rattlesnake Pasta?
Well, there is no actual snake in it, which people ask. But
that's what I was wondering.
But it's got a little bite to it. That's why it's called rattlesnake. It's got a little bite to it. It's got a Caribbean sauce to it, which isn't the rattlesnake home territory, but it's got a Caribbean sauce in with the fettuccine, the Parmesan sauce. So it that's what gives it that bite, and it just carries it off in a different way and gives it that tangy, spicy flavor that just changes the dynamic of your basic Alfredo.
Okay, take me through all the ingredients on this pasta.
Well, basically it's your basic fettuccine Alfredo, but the thing is that bite that I mentioned is just that Caribbean sauce, and the broccoli and mushrooms are in there, and that Caribbean sauce that we've got created that we put in there just changes the entire dynamic, and it gives it a different color so that we know the difference when it's in the window. And then we put diced red peppers on there also for extra flavor and appearance. But it's been popular for 15 years plus. So
fettuccine Alfredo kind of with a twist.
Yes.
That would be the best way to describe it. And then it's called Rattlesnake Pasta because it has a nice bite to it.
Yes.
It's all making sense now. What do you need to know about Caribbean sauce? I just feel like I've never really heard of it before. So what stands out about it? If someone's like, what the heck is Caribbean sauce? What do you tell them?
It's delicious.
That's all you need to know then, okay? It's delicious.
Yeah,
it's
problem solved.
I'm about to tell y'all anyways. I mean, as you can see, like I'm having a moment here. Like the only time I'm gonna be okay with a bite from anything rattlesnake will be with this pasta. He said the sauce was delicious and he wasn't lying. And it's real saucy. I like a pasta when I got a lot of the sauce and a lot of the stuff. We're gonna get much more food made, and then Chad, we're gonna sit down and I'm gonna learn about how this all started for you. I wanna share with everyone the story of this restaurant, because you opened it in 2009, but actually when you got it, there was no roof, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, so tell me how you transformed it and got a roof in here.
Well, it was kind of a lot of things at play there. Is had to get involved with a lot of the companies around here. Is Stone Steel was involved with, they got the Stone Steel, and my dad has been in construction his whole life. So he does construction, and so we bought the building, and then and he knows Randy Kiefer over at Stone Steel, and it had burnt the whole roof off, so got all that involved, and that was not a pretty project, but put a new roof on it, and then started the build out, which I did a whole lot of the demolition with one other guy who's still my friend and does a lot of projects for me and with me to this day. I actually talked to him yesterday about a door handle at my other place, but it just, that's relationships is key to life, and it just and work is key. So we just started a project, and the fire, I wanted to make it a part of building a restaurant is the fire to be part of it, is rather than put it under the rug, wanted to make it a part of what the restaurant was about. So.
And there's a painting too that it kind of shows what the fire was like. So if people are curious, they can just look at that painting and that kind of shows kind of what happened.
Yes, and the painting was done by one of my hosts for the first 12 years or so, Erin Hunter, and she's a glorious and sweet, and I love her, and she worked here for the first 12 years. And
oh yeah, I mean, just by that painting, like that's, you can tell, you're like, good God. And to see how you made it to what it is today is amazing. And this is one of 2 restaurants for you, right? Like, cause you own this one, then you have a sports bar.
Yeah.
Now, is this the industry you've always been in, the restaurant business? Like, is this your life, basically?
Basically coming out of college and getting my MBA, and then everyone tried to talk me out of it. They're stubborn. It's a next level situation, and I just had an idea and a thought process that I visualized something that I wanted to see happen, and I wasn't gonna take any other solution to the problem other than make it happen.
Now, I want to talk about what we have on the table as well. I want to start with the beers, because this is actually like kind of local supporting local right here. So where do your beers come from?
Well, I mean, we've got, of course, the domestic drafts and all number of them, but the 2 that are sitting here, these are Calf Killer beers, and that comes out of Sparta, which is 15 miles yonder way, which you don't have directions.
Let's talk about the food as well, because we have 2 more food items to talk about. I know this one's an appetizer, which I've never really seen anything like this as an appetizer. So what is this exactly?
The Pizza Rockafella, and it's basically a super flatbread, super thin crust. It's got our spin dip that we make in-house across the top, and then chicken shredded, and then mozzarella cheese, and our vine-ripened tomatoes that we marinate.
I like it. A lot of good ingredients on there. And
then there's hot sauce
I did a big
that
dip
comes
in
with
hot,
it on the
hot
side.
Yeah. I mean, I did a big dip into this. I don't know if that's recommended, but that's what I did.
Hey, a lot of times people will drizzle it on top or dip it.
Honestly,
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
I mean, you're definitely gonna feel it, but this stuff is good. So you need to put some of that on there or dip it like I did. Highly recommend that right there. Okay, steaks. Are you known for steaks here? Is that okay? That's your signature. So let's pass this on over. Don't worry, I'll take this over here.
All
right.
Good.
Tell me about this steak. You know, what makes your steak so popular here?
Well, we get the entire loins, and we order in the best we can get. So once you got that, because I want flake coverage and the marbleization so it can break down while it's cooking.
I mean, that's a good meal right there. The plate is full. Like, great. I mean, a great meal to have. And then what we have, broccoli with it, baked potato with it. Yeah, that's a good piece of steak. Are they medium rare? All right, they did it medium rare for me. Just saying, medium rare is the way to go.
They're always taught to not overcook stuff, because you can't back the truck up. So we can cook something up if we got to, but.
Well, everything's been so good today. Thank you so much for having us. Listen, we got food, we got beer. We're about to have a good time. Thank you so much. And this is Char right here in Cookeville, Tennessee. What a great story the owner has to share about getting this place to where it is today. Come and get yourself a great meal here, because they are one of America's best restaurants. And for the ABR Roadshow, I'm Danyel Detomo. I'll see y'all next time.